Welcome to the Aurora360 ReqFlow demo. It's an AI-driven tool designed to transform disorganized project documentation into structured, actionable requirements. We start by adding a reference to an epic in a project. In the first step, the only interaction required is that we create the source, which can be a product requirement document, an email memo, or just some words as an idea. Once you create the source is processed. Let me show you the results of this phase. This part is done in a few steps. And once the pipeline is complete, you get requirements. In this case, 6 requirements were created. For the purpose of this demo, I already processed and refined all except one. And we'll refine it now. This requirement received a score of 68%. Let's examine the factors behind this relatively low score. The assessment indicates that 3 ISO standard dimensions are below the defined threshold. And now we can use AI to suggest us questions. AI will generate targeted clarification questions, not just generic "please clarify," but specific questions aimed to the exact weakness identified. You can choose to accept all questions, or accept or reject them individually. To keep the demo moving, I'll accept all items. Answering all questions helps us remove ambiguity and achieve clearer requirements. Once every question is answered, the AI generates an updated version of the requirement that incorporates all responses. We also have an option to add a question or to add a clarification. The proposed update to the requirement looks as follows. It includes all the answers we provided, all the information we provided, and the confidence score is higher. Now let's accept refinement. The requirement is now quantified, properly scoped, and more clearly defined. Who benefits and how? Business analysts and product managers. Your primary pain is ambiguity. Requirements that seem clear when written but generate questions during implementation. Developers and technical leads. Your primary pain is translation, taking business language requirements and figuring out what they mean for your codebase. ReqFlow's anchor system maps requirements directly to where they live in the architecture. QA and testers. Your primary pain is coverage, knowing whether you have tested everything that matters. ReqFlow generates test cases directly from acceptance criteria, covering happy paths, edge cases, negative cases, and boundaries. Once all requirements have user stories and test cases created, we can generate 3 different reports: BA report, Dev report, and QA report, the same data presented in 3 different ways. So, ReqFlow does not manage tasks, it does not track sprints, and it does not replace your project management workflow. It sits upstream of all of that, the point where massive input becomes structured, verified requirement. The core idea is simple. You give ReqFlow your own input, and then AI will help you extract structured requirements from it, classify it, and make it clearer. The AI does not replace human judgment. Every critical decision, accepting extraction results, resolving ambiguity, approving requirements, remains with humans. The BA report contains information for business analyst or product manager who has to review it and make decisions and decide on the next steps. Thank you.